Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Saturday and a great weekend. Well, welcome to my January Saturday stitching, and the theme for this month is winter. So if you have a winter kit or a winter diamond painting or winter anything, go ahead and feel free to work along with me. We are going to start this one. I'm just calling it winter. And this came from Outdoor Tide this morning. And we're going to be starting right up here in these trees. And the color that I'm using is 797. And I think that this is just regular cotton thread. So I haven't had any earmarks of it being, what do you call it? Oh my goodness, brain dead today. Of it being Egyptian cotton. So we're just gonna go with that. It's really a nice, trying to get that through there, color blue. Kind of looks like a royal blue, if you will. So yeah. So, how are everybody doing? I hear it's supposed to get, whoops, nope. It's supposed to get quite cold this weekend and through Monday. So we'll see how that all turns out. At one point they said we were going to have snow. Now we're not having snow, and so they'll probably change that 3 times before it ever actually gets where it's going. You know how that goes. So, yeah. But I thought I'd start up here. I was going to start on the house, and yeah, it's just too far deep in there to hang on to it and try to stitch and make a video at the same time. So, we're going to just work out here on this edge. Yesterday, I worked on the 9-tailed fox for a bit, and the one I got from AliExpress on the tan material, I did that for a bit. Had to run into town and pick up a few things because it was payday. Nothing too trip the light fantastic. I had to get another alarm clock because my other one decided to shoot craps. So yeah, and I have no idea where I got that clock. I don't know if I bought it here, you know, or if I had it and brought it from Kansas. I got nothing, guys, just nothing. But it finally gave up the ghost. So yeah, due to an episode earlier this week, I decided to kick one of my heaters up to hyperdrive, and went to go fix dinner and like fix it in the microwave. I had a, what do you call it, chicken pot pie, and the microwave stopped. I could hear it when it stopped, and I thought, oh, it's done. So I went over there and the microwave was dead. Well, come to find out, the breaker was off. So I went to turn on the breaker, and it made this click, 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 click noise. And I'm like, oh my God, what the hell does that mean? Well, nobody was available because it was about 10:30 at night. And finally, I decided, well, I don't know. I had talked to my friend in Arizona. They said it wasn't going to cause a fire or anything, you know, so just let it click away if you can sleep through it, right? So I'm like, okay. So I had to come in the front room and rearrange everything because I thought the refrigerator, you know, I had turned off the breaker thinking, oh, it was warm, you know, so I'll just let it cool off. I don't know if I'm explaining this really well. So that entailed finding a place to plug in the refrigerator and reroute the cable box, and oh my God, yeah, move furniture kind of, you know, out so I could get to move, what do you call it? I have like surge protector stuff. Move that all around. So that was like an hour episode, you know? Finally, I'll make a long story short. Well, it was still in there clicking. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can sleep like that. And I opened up the breaker box, and I was about that close to shutting the breaker off for the night, because push come to shove, the refrigerator freezer thing was okay. It was on another, what do you call it, panel. So it was fine if I shut it down. And just as I reached, the noise dawned on me. It was my alarm clock making the clicking noise. And I look at it, and it's all zeroed out and flashing and doing all this stuff. And so every time I turned on the breaker, it made that clicking noise. So it wasn't the breaker at all. It was fine. Just don't run another heater. Yeah. I was like, how blonde can you be here? Yeah. Hilarious. So I tried to reset that clock, and it was evidently just totally fried. That was just enough to push it over the edge, so consequently I threw it away. Yeah, because it wouldn't reset itself, and it was about at the edge of its life. So, yay. I'm telling you. I know there's going to be some white in here. Somewhere. Because those trees, see, they have white, and I believe there's some 310 black up in there. Because there's an awful lot of 310 black, so I'm assuming wherever you see dark, it's going to be, 310 black. Fun times. So yeah, that was about the extent of my day. And for some strange reason, I never found time to take a nap. So here we are. So last night, when I went out, I had to go to the dollar store to get the clock, because I wasn't paying over $15 for it. I got some, what are those called? Mini frosted wheats, maybe? So I take those and I put it in a bowl, and I add a little bit of sugar and about, I don't think, a tablespoon of butter, and half and half, and then I put it in the microwave until the half and half gets warm, and that's the way I eat my shredded wheat. So that's what I had for dinner, because I really wanted that, and I hadn't had that in like forever. But it's really good, and it works if you want to eat the big shredded wheats. I haven't bought big shredded wheats. I don't even know if they still make them in probably 15-20 years. So yeah, I'm planning on making burritos tonight. I have to make up some of that, what do you call it, taco meat. And of course I'll only use part of it, and then I freeze the rest of it, and then if I want a burrito a little bit further along, then I just get out enough hamburger and build the burrito and smother it. So yeah. So I thought that sounded really good. And nice and warm, so. And then tomorrow I'll use what's left of the, because I only have like quart bags. And that's usually enough for about 3 times. So I may have the burrito again tomorrow night, but I was going to say is I will make, oh, I don't know, I guess you'd call them basted eggs. I don't know. I take green chili and I kind of thin it down and put it on like a low simmer, and I drop an egg, not literally drop an egg, but I open an egg and put it into the liquid and let it cool, and I kind of move the green chili around to get the egg done to where I want it. And then I put it on a tortilla with cheese. So, we'll see. Sometimes I get out some refried beans, oops, like I'm making huevos rancheros. Put that on there as well, so we'll see how festive I am on Sunday. Whoops. I bent the needle, but my hand didn't follow. Did you see that? That was lovely. There are days I wish I could just mind control the needle. It'd be so much easier on my hands. So. So no plans of going out today, so, or the rest of the weekend that I know of, unless anything comes up that I don't know about. So what's everybody else doing this weekend? Going anywhere fun? Doing anything? Oh, and of course, if I can get it, I'm going to watch the, I don't know, I call it the playoffs. I'm not sure what that is. But evidently Kansas City is playing today. So I'll have to figure that out later. So, yeah, so we'll see. Well, so far the stitching's been good. Haven't had a hitch yet, and the canvas is good. It's not real tight or anything, where some of those canvases, I swear I can't get that needle through there. You'd think I was using a needle the size of what you use to sew crocheted squares together. You know what a yarn needle. Yeah, no. Haven't done that in a hot moment either, but just not in the mood. I could do them in my sleep, but yeah. Doesn't even sound like something I want to do. I was thinking the other day about going to Walmart or wherever, I may have to order it online, and getting enough yarn to make an Afghan, but it just kind of fizzled out in my brain, so that was as far as that went. So we'll see. And I'd probably be knitting that, but the thought about making some granny squares for a change. But they're not real, those, for me, those granny square Afghans aren't real warm for winter, because they got all them holes in it. Of course, I could buy some fleece and back it if I wanted to, then it'd be totally heavy, wouldn't it? Yeah, I always did like granny squares. I taught my 70-year-old grandma how to make granny squares, and she just went to town. She could make them things. I don't know, I can't even count, probably on two hands, how many of those Afghans that she made with granny squares, you know, traditional or say non-traditional colors, you know. I tend to like the one with the black around the outside of the color. Yeah, kind of looks like stained glass. Love those. But I don't have that kind of energy. And my problem is I just go to town and do too much of it, and then my joints ache from, you know, moving back and forth so fast. Yeah. So we just kind of avoid that. It's enough, I guess, that I used to do it and I know how to do it still, so here we are. I made one of those, gosh, not too long after I got here, so it would have to have been in 2016, or a little bit beyond that, because I made one in, I think it was red, black, and gold for my daughter. That was her color choice, not mine. So, yeah. Don't know. And I don't know how to make sweaters, so, yeah. My brain cannot wrap itself around how to do all that. I mean, I understand decrease and increase and all that, but past that, it gets a little complicated for me. And heaven forbid you got to move stitches onto one of those great big pin things. I'm not sure what they're called. Table pins? I don't know. Yeah, no. Tried that too. Nope. It just better be straight stitching and a decrease here or there, or increase here or there, and then we're done. Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. Isn't that a pretty color? It looks really pretty next to all that turquoise in those trees standing there. It's a nice color symbol. Yeah. All right, let me pull you out so everybody can see what's going on. There we go. Well, let me do it again. It's kind of wide here, so I'm having to hang on to it. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me for my January Saturday stitching. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Subscribe, like, do all the things. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.